All right, let me see here. How do we do this? Sharing, we're live. How do we? I feel like I'm unlisted still. All right. Unlisted, public. We are now public. How do we do this? Sharing, we're live. Okay. I feel like I'm unlisted still. All right. Unlisted, public. This one is unlisted. Okay, here we go. All right. We should be up and running. Wix code. Did I receive a Wix code? Give me. Okay, here we go. All right. We should be up and running. Wix code. Did I receive a Wix code? Okay. Woohoo! What's up, Film Combat Syndicate? How you doing? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Woohoo! All right. What's up, Film Combat Syndicate? How you doing? And let's hop in here. Where can I go? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right. What's up, Film Combat Syndicate? How you doing? And let's hop in here. Turn that down so it's not blowing anybody's ears out. Okay. Just doing some updates on some credits. And yeah, just gonna vibe out, hang out, play an instrument or two. Mobius Studios, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I'm excited about this. I'm excited for everyone to see it today. Last night we were at the Iron Crew competition and I did a secret screening for all of the competitors and it was great for everybody to see it. The reaction was awesome and just kind of took it all in and then ran home and just kind of just relaxed because I've been literally editing and sort of in post-production for 3 years. And even while working on shows and doing everything, it was really a labor of love because I love this world that myself and Jason Sweat and all of our partners have done, like our cinematographer Robin Pabello and just a bunch of people like Rob Dill and like Sam Lee, all these people that have been so awesome in the sort of building this world that, you know, we've had just kind of cooked up in our minds, and it's finally gonna be released to everybody. So really excited about this. All right, let me update these credits. Yes, it's been years in the making. Years in the making. So I'm glad we're able to actually put this out finally. Because there's a lot more work to be done with just building up this whole world. It's so rich, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun for everyone to go ahead and see it. Very, very excited. Cordo Crew, yeah. I love those guys and girls over there. I haven't got a chance to hang out with them in a really long time. It'd be great to go hang out over there. Where is my, you know what? Let me pick up a guitar for a little bit. This is Zyron. This is the guitar that we've been building a lot of the music with. So I'm gonna hook it up and just kind of hang out while I talk and vibe out with you guys, because this is kind of how I roll. I love to just sit and play and just kind of, it's my comfort space really at this point. Like some people have, you know, charms and stuff. My sort of security blanket is playing an instrument. Let's see here. Bring my tuner over. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's see here. There might be a little feedback because I'm playing. All right, you go ahead and tune this real quick. Go back down. There we go. Too high. Okay. Let's see here. Grab this. All right. Oh, you know what? I think I realized I probably turned everything down because I've been recording up until probably like 2 days ago. So hold on. Let me go ahead and turn these amps back on. Let's see here. I think that should do it. Let's see here. It might get loud. There we go. What's up, Jason? Swing it. Ooh, let's see. Do this real quick. No breaks. I love to play like ugly Deftones chords. So where's it at? This isn't standard right now. I don't think I can play right now. I need a drop D. Let's see if I can find it. Turn it down first. Yeah, it's like weird and ugly, dissonant. What's up, Shane? There we go. Okay, let's do this. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Oh, I saw a question up there. Film Combat Syndicate said, "What's the next phase of Throne after this? Is there anything you'd like to divulge publicly?" Yes, I can go ahead and say, the deal is to get a development deal. I feel like we've developed a very dense world, but it needs more support. We need support. You can only do so much with the resources that you have. And we've been able to do a lot. So we've been able to do a lot, but we definitely still need resources. Whether that be in, personnel or through funding, there's a lot of things. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen overnight, and I know that. And even though this has been such a long journey, I know it's still like the beginning. It's still like, because no one knows about this. We need to go ahead and build a fan base because, this is a brand new original IP. So at this point, we're putting this out so that people can go ahead and know that it exists, basically. So, yeah. Yes, brand partnership would be awesome. Yeah, that would be great. Let's go to the middle pickup. Little backstory on this guitar here, actually. So I started playing probably maybe like 5 years ago, and this wasn't the first guitar that I bought. The first guitar that I really bought was a Schecter Apocalypse. It's a sort of a metal chugging guitar. I didn't know it at the time. I just liked it because it was black. It was black and it had like really nice wood accents, and I was like, that looks awesome. So I bought that and immediately started playing in like tuning drop C and had no idea what I was doing, but I just started playing around. Fast forward to being at Guitar Center over in Hollywood, and I stumbled upon this guitar, which is a Jackson. This is a Chris Broderick guitar, and I looked at it, and then I put it down, and then I went to go look at a bunch of other stuff, and then I showed up another day, looked at it, played it for like half an hour, put it down, went away. And then I went in probably 3 or 4 times to Guitar Center, and I was like, this guitar is still there. And it was one of those things that was like, it was just calling my name. So I finally picked it up and walked it to the front and talked to a guy about it. And when he explained to me about the sort of history of the guitarist who designed this guitar, I was like, you're coming with me. But basically the person that designed this guitar, Chris Broderick, is a classically trained musician, so he understands theory and all these other things. I do not, but I just found it really intriguing that someone of his caliber understands the instrument inside and out. It was explained to me a long time ago that when you pick up a guitar, whereas a piano has, about 88 keys at most, you're still playing on, a level of, it's one instrument. Whereas when you pick up a guitar, you basically have 6 instruments in your hand. You know what I mean? Because each one of these sort of keys or, chords is a different range. So I found that very interesting. And so when I started playing, I was like, wow, it's been fun for me to figure out stuff here, or to figure out stuff on piano first, which is a lot of times what I go and do. Sometimes I'll just vibe out and just play whatever it is in my mind. And then I'll take it to here, and I'll really start getting a really good feel for it. So it's been very helpful in the process of building music for this show, which you guys are going to hear today. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. And like I said, I am not classically trained. I just kind of figure stuff out, and it's been very beneficial to me. I'm like a Dave Grohl, basically. I don't know how to read music, but I can I can figure out a tune. I can literally like sound it out and just start finding my way around. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Throne needs to be the next Into the Badlands. I was thinking about that actually. Yes, 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 yes. I think that'd be awesome. I think that'd be a lot of fun. This world is dense. Like what you're gonna see today is a nice little snippet into what we really would love to create. I should also say this: there's 6 episodes already written for the first season. Last year, I spent a better part of about a month over at my place over in Georgia, and I just kind of just went into a deep sort of state of creativity of just writing and then handing those scripts off to Jason Sweat, our lead writer, and having him just look over things and pour his soul into it as well. So it's been a lot of fun. Like I actually enjoy writing, I really do. I'm really looking forward to doing it more with this project and other things that I have sort of locked in my brain. But yeah, it's been great. Let me know if that's like too loud. I have my speakers on, so I'm going through monitors right now. So let me know if there's a lot of feedback, please, in the live stream. Too loud. I have my speakers on, so I'm going through monitors right now. Thanks, Shane. Thanks, Shane. What do you guys want to know? Do you want to know anything about the show coming up? Do you want to just kind of continue to hear me play? Do you want me to stop playing? Which is all fine. Ooh, almost there. We got 8 minutes left, 7 minutes left. What's up, Carisha? How you doing? That's my sister. What's up, Carisha? How you doing? That's my sister. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you're able to go ahead and be in here with us too. It's been a long time. We're working on this for a while now, and I'm excited to show everybody because there's more work to be done. Oh, that's what I forgot to say. So, I don't know if anybody's noticed my sweater, but this is a prototype of the hoodie. Let me show you guys. Yeah, get over there. So this is the hoodie that's been designed, and we're looking to go ahead and sell these eventually. That's what I forgot to say. So we have this is the catchphrase of the show. You're going to hear some very interesting things, but this says Halvon yo in Japanese, and basically it means for Halvon. And this is of course the lead character, and you have them. There's Karna, and then there's Gabriel up top as well. And then on the back, well actually the pocket has the Halvon Corp logo. And then on the back, you've got all of the glyphs. So I'm gonna back up a little bit and see if you guys can see all that. So you've also got all of the like glyphs for the different alien races in the show that you find out about later. And then on the hood, which I really like, is the 3 jewels for the Halvon crest and for the company. So I don't know if you guys can see those. Yeah, I love this hoodie. It's freaking awesome. I love it. I hope people like it because I really like to go ahead and share this with people. So we'll see. Another thing I can show you guys. Check this out. I will show you. Get it out here. All right. This here is Yulia. This is the sword. You'll know more about this later, but this weapon is pretty awesome. And I'm so excited for you guys to finally get to see it for the first time, actually. I took about 2 years to actually design the weapon, and I worked closely with concept artists. I drew it out completely. It's actually based off of the sword from the original short. It has the same color scheme, but it comes with some very interesting features that you're going to see in a couple of minutes. But I don't know if you can see in the camera, those are the actual jewels, or void gems, as we call them. And then on the side, you have, these are all glyphs and sort of symbols that are very important in the show. You probably can't see any of these. I wish I had better lighting, but you'll see this sword again. And yeah, there's also glyphs in the handle. You probably can't see any of this, but I just wanted to show everybody. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I had a really fun experience designing the weapons for this show. That's what I've been keeping under wraps for years. I mean, I just wanted to scream it from the rooftops. I'm like, we've got cool weapons, and I've got many more in my head that I'm also designing. But yeah, you're gonna see the first two in this pilot, which is pretty exciting. All right, we are within 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, I'm gonna stay on the live stream because I wanna just be here if people have questions or whatever. So we're all gonna watch it together. It's gonna be great. All right, here we go, everyone. Let's see here. All right, it's 10. Should pop up soon, hopefully. Oh, it's ready. All right. I think it's gonna let a couple of people get in, so we have like 5 more minutes. Sorry, guys. I forgot when I set this up. So you're gonna watch this for a couple minutes. So go to the bathroom, do your thing, get yourself ready, get some snacks, get some breakfast, whatever you want, and yeah, we're all gonna watch it together. Let's see. 3 more minutes. Next time I'll set a shorter countdown. When I set it up, I was like, I thought it would start at 10, but apparently it waits till it's 10 and then it starts. Sorry. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna keep playing until it starts. That's Six Shot. You guys are gonna hear that soon. Oh, we're starting. Here we go, everyone. All right.
The kingdom is unsettled. What are we missing?
Yeah, Simon, let's go.
But it is better to take many small steps in the right direction than to make a great leap forward, only to stumble backward.
Halvon's turmoil continues to affect every sub we've been to.
Yes, our recent encounters don't disprove the grim search for an ally. The Abnura region, perhaps?
How far is it?
2.5 sources. It could be there by sunrise.
Turn off the closed captioning if you like.
Track detected.
There's plenty of subtitles. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. Team Red Pro.
it's worth. I am sorry. You know, you're a smart guy. Hard to find. Council actually brought me back in.
Congratulations. You and the council are wasting your time.
So why'd you do it?
You really think I'm responsible for this? You're bigger fool than I thought, Carter.
I don't really care. I just want my title back.
Heading southeast. Our ETA is 2.5 sources, 10:14 a.m. Temperature expected to be 75 degrees. It should be quite pleasant there.
They continue to come after me. Whoever is responsible for this, I will not stop. Not until there is justice for what they did to my life. For Halvon.
Woohoo! Hats off to our team, man. Our cinematographer, Robin Pavello. Our studio that helped make all the weapons. Thank you. Trickmaker Studios. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for being here for the live stream. Watch the credits, and then if you have questions, I'm still streaming. You can ask me questions. This is the pilot. All of the episodes are not out yet. We haven't made them. This is all we've been able to make with the resources we have. So to make more episodes, we need resources. So that's the next step, getting more resources to go ahead and really produce this show. Oh, right on. Hell yeah, Todd. I'm glad you can make it. Any questions? Anybody want to talk about anything? Anybody's mind spinning? What's going on? Hey, Simon. Thank you. Thank you, Film Combat Syndicate. Thank you. Thank you. Fun story. The last song in the credits, I recorded that like yesterday. I like just finished recording that and like put it in. I was hoping to like track one guitar. I think I tracked like 5 tracks of this guitar in there just to get it to sound right. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Lee, I'm sorry that the countdown went so long. I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I want people to be able to get in here and then watch it. So next time it'll probably be like maybe a minute because that was a lot. I love making weird sounds with this guitar. Yeah. Myself and the other actor, Yoshi Sudarso, we choreographed the fight. And we had Mark Musashi there to go ahead and stunt coordinate and be there to make sure we were doing things correctly. Let's turn off the delay. Let me see here. No delay. No delay. Make it dry. Still reverb. Turn that off. No reverb, just completely dry. You're gonna hear how bad my playing really is. Oh, I think this G is out of tune. Let's see. Yes, you are out of tune. Boom, boom. Let's see here. Come up. All right, there we go. Okay, questions. Did you help with the choreography a little bit? Yes. I choreographed along with Yoshi, and I answered that question already. But just for anybody that wanted that answer again, yes, we both choreographed the fight and worked on it and got it all nice and pretty for shooting. And then what was your question here? Let me see. You said you built a dense world for Throne. Is this proof? Was for an hour-long episodic format? How many episodes would you say you've written so far? So the format is more half-hour episodics. Think consumption of Saturday morning cartoon style. That's the format I really enjoy. I think that there's a lot of story to be told. You can do a lot in half an hour. Jujutsu Kaisen does half hours, and they tell an amazing story half an hour. That's what I'm looking at. I think the biggest thing for me is to when we started writing, I wasn't really locked into it's got to be this long. Like I started writing episodes that were like 15 minutes long, and then those of course ballooned into 25, 30 minute episodes. We have and some of the episodes that I've written they're pretty dense, but there's one episode specifically I wrote that is so action based, it's only 15 pages, and that's because the majority of it is there's action that takes place throughout the entire episode. So I was like, as far as when you dictate action, that sort of running time gets ballooned. So I purposely truncated this one episode just because of that. Because I've had it happen to me on set. They will say, we want this big elaborate action scene. It happens all the time. You want this big elaborate action scene, and they want this one here and want this and that. And then you show up with the previs, and your previs is like 6 minutes long. And they go, we can't shoot all that. We've got 1 hour. We've got 2 hours. Or we've only got half the day. And then you end up having to lose everything. And so by being able to take control into our own hands a little bit, I'm like, I'm going to write a script that focuses solely on telling the story of what's going on. And then you're going to get blasted with action. And we're not going to be have our hands tied with, oh, well, you got to shoot all this dialogue. I'm like, no, the focus is the action. And I've only written one episode like that. And I'm really excited about it. So this first season is pretty awesome. I've written a lot of stuff that I think helps tell the story of our lead characters and gets you very excited to jump into the rest of the world, actually. You kind of scratch the surface with maybe 5 or 6 characters in the first season. And then it sets up season 2 really well to kind of go into other avenues like Halvon Castle and other regions that you're going to meet and stuff like that. So, yeah, really excited about that. Let's go back to reverb. There we go. Let's see, what else can we do?
Someone is at the front door.
Well, I'm not getting it. I said it. Film Combat Syndicate wrote, I take it you've written some characters with actors in mind? Yes, for sure. Is there anyone you'd like to name drop as a hopeful participant in the future casting for Throne? Not at this time. No, I don't want to name drop anybody right now. There's a lot of people, but no, there's things I want to do first. It's so easy because part of me wants to go, yeah, let's talk about that, but I'm like, nah, not right now. But there's a lot of people in mind for sure. But very, very excited about actually I can talk about one person. He's actually been helping us out on the show. Shane Warren Jones is somebody that we've been looking at to go ahead and cast for a while. So he's a character in the lore that plays a very significant part. And that's all I can say. Yeah. No, the project is not all action. I think this story is definitely um I was talking to a couple of people last night, and I've it's evolved over time, but this is definitely a talk about a show about finding your sort of peace with what your purpose truly is. Finding your peace with your purpose, and sustainability in a world where we would definitely benefit from things that we're going to learn on this show about taking the like journey to a new land and hitting the like restart button on life. You know what I mean? But more about that later. In a nutshell, the show is definitely about definitely about purpose. It's about purpose. It's about being truthful to yourself, and making peace with your trauma, if I could say the least. Because if you haven't noticed already, I think Gabriel's a very guarded character. He talks, but his tone is very melancholy, and that's by design. His happiness has been torn away from him, and so it's really about getting answers. He is looking for answers because his world has been ripped apart at this point, and he will not be stopped. So it's a sort of furious tenacity to find the truth, and he's going to learn a lot about himself and about what he's not really good at, even though he's very arrogant and confident in his power. He gets a wake-up call eventually, which is going to be great. But yeah, it's about purpose and making peace with that. Boom, boom, boom. Absolutely. Yeah, I love this world. This world is so much fun. There's a lot. That was a lot going on. A lot going on in this world. My biggest thing is I just want to honestly, you guys, I want to make I want to make art and shows that resonate with what I like first, of course, but also to an audience that loves sort of the tokusatsu lore, but also like a Game of Thrones and like a Blade Hunter. I mean, I'm sorry, a Blade Runner. Um, a couple other things that like can't come to mind that I can't think of right now, but there's so much in here that I'm playing with. Um, just the weapons in general, like weapons that sort of do other things than just shoot elements. You know what I mean? Like there's so much to sort of dive into here, and you just got a glimpse. We've got a retractable sword, which think Thundercats. You know what I mean? I love Thundercats, and so when I was creating this sword, I was like, I would love a sword that like expanded and retracted. Why not? You know what I mean? Like the design of a katana is one of the most it's one of the most well thought designs. It's a very slim sword, but yet it's balanced well. And if you can learn to use it effectively, is devastating. I mean, this is a weapon of war, of course, but I think in that saying that, talking about a weapon of war, I think this is not just a weapon, it's an instrument, and it can be used to sort of, to scare people or bring people together. And we strive to use this weapon to bring people together. And that's a very important takeaway for when I built this show with my team. I didn't just want something that spoke to, a lot of gore and just, slashing. There's so much, how do you say? There's so much sort of, not ugliness, but just there is so much, how do you say? Negativity. There's so much negativity. Things are so dark. I'll say that. Things are so dark. This show touches on the darkness and it tries to cut through that with light. And even though Gabriel is a brooding, crotchety, royal, he definitely is doing his best to change and to set a precedence and to do more good in the world than bad. And it doesn't come off right now, but it's been written that way. And I really hope we get a chance to tell his story and the stories of Karna and other characters that we meet, and Yulia, which is the Phantom Blade. There's a lot going on here. There's also a graphic novel that is in the works. I'm working on a graphic novel with Stephen Yu, who is the writer of this comic, Joan. I'm gonna pull this out real quick. I'll show you guys here. Where is the comic? Let me see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. So, I'm working with a comic book artist. His name is Stephen Yu, and he's amazing. And he's written this comic right here. It's called Joan. And it's his take on Joan of Arc. And it's a very futuristic setting. But he deals with, he's got very interesting influences with movies and all kinds of stuff. And it's a great read. So I recommend if anybody is into, independent artist graphic novels, pick up Joan, because it's awesome. And he is the artist that is now working with me. This is first-hand information. You guys are learning this right now. I've been keeping this under wraps. But yeah, we have a graphic novel in the works with Throne as well. Lee, you are absolutely right. There are. All I'm gonna say is you're right. Yes, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the way that we're doing it for this show is different, and I really hope we get to tell this story because it's freaking awesome. Yeah, it was so much fun. Yeah, Yulia is awesome. She is. Yeah, there's so much to this sword. You guys have no idea. There's so much that I want to but I'm not gonna do that right now. No. But yeah, this sword is more important to the show than I think anybody really knows, and which is why I spent countless days and nights thinking about it, coming up with its characteristics and how it operates. So yeah, you guys have seen nothing yet. This sword does so much. So yeah, and it's been nice that it's been sort of sitting here for years, just kind of. It's always in the back of my mind and thinking about where we want to go with this. But the company that also made this, they are here in Los Angeles. They're called Thingergy. And their lead guy, Frank Ippolito, is amazing. I went to his studio. You might have seen him. He's on YouTube. He's worked with, I think, Fred Savage, or Adam Savage. I always mess this up because Fred Savage is the dude from, the whatchamacallit show. And Adam Savage, I think, used to work with ILM and all those other people. But Frank Ippolito used to be on that show, and then he started his own company. And so I was doing some research because I needed special effects prop makers, and I found Frank, and I approached him and pitched him what we have here. And his team at Thingergy made the sword, and the gun. They made the versions of the sword and the gun that we used to fight with. Another special effects artist named Rick Gallinson is the actual person that made the gun that transforms. And oh my God, that was very hard to do. I've never seen anything like that, and we got it done. We got it done literally in the nick of time for shooting, because Rick had been working on the actual gun up until the day before. So he got it ready just in the nick of time. And the transformation sequence where the gun snaps out, the handle comes out, and the actual the blade comes out is all practical. That's all real. And that's another thing I'm looking to do with this show, is to do a lot of practical stuff, because I feel like we have CG everywhere. There's so much CG stuff, and I'm like, we still have that in Throne, but what I would like to do is bring a level of realism back to what this is, and I think that there's a lot of room for that. So yeah. Shane said, what can the community do to help move this project forward? Are you doing another Kickstarter, or is there a different slant you're going with now? So right now, what we're doing is my team and I are looking for a development deal. Like I said, we have developed so much stuff. We have done as much as we can with our own resources, but we need support. Will there be another Kickstarter? I do not know. That is an option. A Kickstarter, Indiegogo. We had some good success with our last two Indiegogos. The biggest thing is building up a fan base. We want to really build a community that rallies behind this show, because no one wants to make anything if there's no fan base. So the more that people get the word out there, the more people share this video, I think we have a strong chance to really get the support that we're looking for. So I'm literally just staying open. Is there a world where we go to Netflix? Yeah, Netflix. In a perfect world, where would I go? I think YouTube is a good avenue for us. If we can build our audience here and build the show and work from here, that'd be great. But we need resources. I can't do anything. We at Halvon Corp Entertainment can't do anything without resources. And so that's that's why we put this out now. We are now looking to get support. So spread the word. If you've got friends that are looking to invest in a project, let them know about this pilot, show it to them, and direct them to our Instagram, our website, to myself, to Jason Sweat. All of us are working towards building this show. So which is why I'm glad we were able to share it at the end of the year, because moving into 2025, we're looking to do a lot. So yeah. Yes, there is. Jason Sweat just said, VIP membership Throne community will cost you a little time to sign up. No, it will cost you little time to sign up. Yeah, literally, we are. If you go to our website, we're definitely building a constant contact to let everybody know when we're gonna drop stuff. Like this hoodie. This is gonna be posted for purchase eventually. There's music that's listed up there right now, I believe. Some of the songs that we worked on with YVYN, and just a bunch of other stuff. That's where we kind of want people to start rallying, and our Instagram as well. Follow the Halvon Corp Instagram page, follow the Throne Instagram page, and follow us to get all the updates, because that's where we're going to be updating everybody about all this stuff. But yeah, we are very excited about this show. My family has been super supportive because they know how hard we've all been working on this, and it is literally something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and this is what I want to do for pretty much the rest of my life. Really, I want to make Throne, and I want to make amazing stuff with our company Halvon Corp Entertainment, and I want to help the community of artists bring their visions to life. So Throne is our maiden voyage into that. And so I think we are going to be able to do a lot with Throne, because I think that the show has a lot of potential. I think a lot of people will want to see this, and we're just going to continue to work at it. So yeah, that's about it at this point. Yeah. T-Verse said, oh, I'm sorry, there's a question up here. Let me see this. T-Verse said, dude, Yulia is awesome. I can't wait to see more techniques. If you don't mind my asking, what was the inspiration behind the weapon? What was the inspiration behind Yulia? Thundercats. Like if you thought about a telescoping sword, I was like, I want an expanding sword. But it goes beyond that. Final Fantasy also influenced this design because there are jewels in the actual weapon that play to how the sword operates, and different jewels definitely help the weapon function differently. So Final Fantasy VII was a huge inspiration. If you remember Final Fantasy VII and the materia system, if you played the crap out of that game, it was so much fun to swap out, fire and lightning and ice and just make the weapon do different things, and that's kind of what we're playing with this world. We have a whole weapon system designed around using elements and other things that I'm not going to touch on right now, but that was a huge inspiration. The world of anime and Final Fantasy is vastly sort of touched upon in this show. Just making sure I'm answering everybody's questions here. Okay, so Film Combat Syndicate's question is, I've been writing for maybe 12 years now, and I've seen a lot of proof of concepts come and go. I know you must have as well. Yes, I have. What are some of the things that you've been mindful of during this process? You know what? I've had a great support system. Jason Sweat has been my guru. I am not a writer by design. I built this show around the fact of my own naive sort of ambitions, and it was Jason who was instrumental in schooling me on how to write, on how to format things, because I had no idea. I'm not the best speller in the world. I'm a creative, but I do not spell very well. And so when it comes to structure, I literally blurt out my thoughts, and Jason helps make things sound amazing, help them give them texture. He is the sort of guru of linguistics and how we are sort of going about writing the structure of this show. And it shows in the writing. Like the dialogue in here is a lot of fun. And I write a lot of it too, but Jason sends it to another stratosphere with just how he sort of words things, and that's his superpower, honestly. I haze him and tease him about it, but deep down I love it. I love how he structures and builds things for the show, and it shows, because we wouldn't have the sort of density of what we have without him. So thank you, Jason. Thank you, Bad Karma 714. Thank you. I love this sword. Yeah, this is. We have a lot of plans for this weapon. So yeah, I hope people really like this sword, because we have plans for it. And other weapons. Karna's gun Artemis is a huge part of the world and the lore, and how Karna evolves. Like everybody's weapon is a counterpart to them and their personality, really, and it says a lot about them. So getting familiar with everybody is you're going to get familiar with them and their weapon, which is going to be really cool. Hello, Anthony. Nice to meet you. Does anybody play Elden Ring? Elden Ring is another one that I really love. I love that game. It didn't really influence, but I think it's going to have a big effect on how I sort of move forward with Throne, I think, just because I love the lore in that game. Like literally, I mean, I beat the game front to back and I still go back and play it. That's the density that I would love to build for Throne. I want you to dive into this world and never want to leave. So with what we're building, it's one of those things where we definitely want to have community that is so into this world that they don't want to leave. Because I've been living with this for 10 years already and I don't want to go ahead and leave, like literally. So I hope that comes across in the pilot that we just put out, because that's what we're building. We're building a world that is of its own at this point. Right on, Jason. Yeah, man. Glad to have you aboard. You, Shane, everybody. This has been great, man. I'm so glad we get to share this with everybody. Finally, we get to share it. It's been so many years in the making, and sleepless nights, and all the things. With if anybody knows what it is to build something from scratch, it's a lot. It's hard. It's very hard. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I love this world, and I am going to continue to go ahead and build it till my last breath, honestly. But yeah, if people want to support, yeah, the main sort of things that you can do are to follow our socials, follow our website, sign up for the mailing list. Tell your friends about this. If you really resonate, if this resonates with you, spread the word. Because that's the only way we're gonna be able to go ahead and make this. Yeah, that's it. It's just spread the word and like share it with people if you can, because it takes a village. It really does. And I understand that more than anything now, as far as what we're building here. So yeah, lots of work to do, and that's about it. Let me see. Film Combat Syndicate. Let me see. Does Yulia have any alchemy of its own? Alchemy. As far as, somebody explain alchemy to me again. I know Full Metal Alchemist as far as magic. Is that what you mean? As far as magic, the magic. How does the magic work? If I'm saying this correctly. Yes. Yeah. If you really want to go ahead and know, there are some little cues as far as what Gabriel's sort of power is. Long story short, he is part swordsman, part sorcerer. There you go. So yeah, he's the, if we take playing games, we always have like the classifications of the warrior and the mage, and all the ranger, and he's a bit of both. He's part warrior, part sorcerer. And that comes off here in spades in this show. So alchemy. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie. Alchemy. What does that mean? Please explain. Or let me go to whatchamacallit to go ahead and look it up real quick. Let's look up alchemy together, because I'm not gonna lie about what I do know and what I don't know. Looking it up right now, Lee. Alchemy. I have no idea what that. I've never seen that word in my life. Looking it up. Arch enemy. A person who is extremely hostile or opposed to. Oh, an arch enemy. Okay, you know what? Okay, look. An arch enemy. I didn't know that was one word. Is that one word? Arch enemy. Arch enemy. I guess it is one word. All right, we all just learned something together today. A rival. Yes, thank you. Okay. Does Yulia have an arch enemy? At this point, it's Artemis. Artemis is Yulia's arch enemy right now. I mean, they were just in battle. It was, a sword against a gun, and the gun turned it into a sword, and they went toe to toe. I think that's what we have for now. There are other weapons, but yeah, we're not gonna talk about that right now. So the main two are Yulia and Artemis. So I'm saying arch enemy. Arch enemy. I know. I'm sorry. I had no idea. See, you can tell right now. Like, I'm trying to read everything and trying to talk. I'm sorry. Arch enemy. I didn't know it was one word. Did anybody else out there know that arch enemy was one word? Am I still saying it correctly? I'm probably not. Yes, my name is A.A. Ron. Yes, you can call me A.A. Ron. I love it, actually. I think it's hilarious. My name is very popular. I think my name is the Michael of our new era. Because Michael was the common name, and I think in the 80s. And then what was the common name in the 90s? I think Michael was common in the 80s because of Michael Jackson. In the 90s, maybe it was, I don't know, maybe Derek or Luke, maybe. Luke was still in the 70s because of Star Wars. We had a lot of Lukes in the 70s, I think. What was the name of the 90s? I don't know. In the comments, what do you guys think? Oh, you guys, also definitely, if you like the pilot, please comment, Let us know what you think of the show, what you're looking forward to seeing with the show now that you were in the live stream, all that stuff. I want to know what you guys think. That would be awesome. So please comment, subscribe, and share this. Follow our YouTube page, Aaron Tony. Please subscribe, because the biggest thing is views help. The views help, the likes help, all this stuff helps as far as generate traffic and interest in this show. So thank you guys. Jack in the 90s. Okay, Jack, because Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes. Bo. Yes, because of Bo Jackson. Oh my God. Yes, you guys. Holy crap. Yeah. I don't know. What's another name that's actually really common today? Jackson. Because we named our son Jackson. You guys, that is common knowledge now. Jackson is the name of my oldest son. So that's a very common name because of Jackson Teller, I think. Jackson Teller on Sons of Anarchy. Was that his name? Jax. Let me see. Sons of Anarchy. Jax. Yeah, Jax Teller. Yeah, very common name. Yeah, we had Jack, and now we have Jackson, which is spelled usually Jaxon. A lot of people like to spell it like that. Bo knows everything. My God, Bo Jackson was a hero of all of ours back in the day. Bo Jackson's still around, I hope, right? All of our childhood heroes are going, but I'm hoping he's still around. Who did we just lose? Jimmy Carter just passed away. You guys know that? He was 100 years old. This man was one of the longest living presidents, I believe. Let's look this up real quick. Bo Jackson, he's still around. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so it says Bo Jackson is now 62 years old. Ran the 40-yard dash in 4.13 seconds. Wow. That's impressive. Show. Nice. What time is it? All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap this up soon. Any other questions or anything else you want to talk about before we all go? All right, pop on out of here then. Thank you guys so much for being here. This was a lot of fun. I'm so glad we got to premiere Throne with all of you. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you guys for being here. But yeah, continue to spread the word. There's going to be a lot coming in the next couple days. I've got so much stuff that we built with Throne, with behind the scenes photos and just other posts that we've done in the past. I'm gonna do some new ones. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot with this show because we love it and we want to get it out there and we want to build community and a fan base around this because we want to do more. We want to do so much more. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. We love you, and we'll see you guys again. We'll do a live stream again at some point because this was a lot of fun. I enjoy your guys' time. So thank you so much. Have a good one. And that's it. Oh, wait, what's this? What are your thoughts on Captain America Brave New World? It looks cool. It looks really cool. I'm excited to see what they've done. I know they've been through a lot of reshoots. So I'm hoping that the reshoots help. I hope that they make everything better for whatever it is they needed to do. And I'm excited for Anthony Mackie to get his lead movie finally. This is his movie. We've done the TV show, and now he's got his movie. You know, so the only way to go is up from here. So hats off to everybody, to Anthony Mackie, to the whole Marvel team. Good luck with the show. I look forward to seeing it in the theater. I will go support, and that's about it. Yeah. All right. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one. All right, ending our stream.